make it a better place.
Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. Today, welcome to my video, and it's all about Project Life, and I have some really special things to share with you. First of all, I'm very excited because this is a collaboration with another YouTube channel, and it's my very first collaboration I've done, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys because this YouTube channel, this gal, she has so much Project Life inspiration. It's unbelievable. I will often just watch her videos when I really want to dive into Project Life and really do just dive in and get my photos and get them in the pockets, and I just want to really get in the mood for Project Life. This is the first channel I go to. So I reached out to Teresa, that is her name, and her channel is LarkinDesigns, and I hope that I have pronounced all of that correctly. I'm so sorry if I didn't. I'm going to link her down in the YouTube description. She will also be on my channel as a collaborator, Tory person, as a contributor. So you guys will be able to find her easy, and you seriously need to go check out her channel. All of the Project Life she does, the memory keeping she does, is so amazing and just very much inspires me. I love watching her channel if I'm really wanting to just get into Project Life and I want to get that, inspired feeling. I love just putting her channel on and watching her videos. So I reached out to her because I had noticed that she did a video using some Ali Edwards product, and specifically she used an Ali Edwards story kit. This is something that's very new to me, you guys. I've only been doing it a couple months, but you guys obviously know Ali Edwards. I've talked about her quite a bit in the last few weeks, but she does this thing called story kits, and it's a monthly subscription, and you can just subscribe to the stamp set, or you can subscribe to the kit, or there's a digital version. I happened to notice as I was watching one of Teresa's videos that she was using some product from Ali Edwards, a story kit. So I reached out to her and I said, that's so amazing that you use that product. Don't you love it? Would you want to do a little get together on our YouTube channel? And she was so welcoming and so warm and was like, yes, I would love to. So last month, this is a kit that's no longer available. It was the Wild kit, and it came with this stamp set. Now, I get both the stamp set. I subscribe to the stamp set and the embellishment kit. And when you do that, you get the digital kit for free. So what I want to do is insert some footage right here of the contents of the kit and me opening the kit, and I'll insert that right there, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I did.
Hi everybody, I just thought I would share with you really quickly what comes in the contents of the kit. That's the embellishment kit, and then this is the stamp. You can subscribe to one or the other or both. I've subscribed to 3 so far. I got the craft kit, the tough kit, and then this is the wild kit that I got. The embellishment kit always comes with this acrylic word. This is in Ali's handwriting. I used the tough in our album, but I have not used the other 2. These are some little cards that came in this month's kit. This is a little acrylic stamp set. A photopolymer stamp set, and this was an item that we could customize. Each month you get to customize an item, and that was that one. This is the chipboard, and each month it's the same chipboard shapes. They're just a different color and different sayings. And then these are the cards. So there's always some 3x4 cards and then some 4x6 cards, and they always coordinate with the stamp set. So there's lots of images that are on the cards that coordinate with that stamp set. So that is the contents of both the story kit and the stamp kit.
Document your story. I love Ali Edwards. She is really helping me to dig deeper and tell deeper stories of our life. So let me show you guys what I did. I did a traditional page, and I really wanted to highlight this particular story. Now, the wild kit does have to do with it can have to do with anything you want. There's a stamp in here that says the story of a wild adventure. There's some stuff about going outside if you want to do some things about nature. I'm not a nature person. I like being in my craft room, and I like crafting, and I like being in my house, and the sun and me, we don't go together so well, okay? Do you see the skin? Do you see all these freckles? It doesn't work, you guys. It does not work for me to be outside. I get severe migraine headaches in the summertime from the heat. I don't do well. So I'm not like the outdoorsy, adventurous kind of person. So when I first got the kit, I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't have a bunch of photos of like climbing a mountain or, you know, like whitewater rafting. Like, there's nothing. So, but as I'm trying to tell more of the stories of our life and just following what Ali Edwards, her teaching and what she's doing, I realized that there were some stories that I could tell. So I used a lot of the kit elements, and I decided to do a 12 by 12 traditional page. There's nothing on the back. I don't know if I'll put anything on the back. I definitely have more photos for this theme I'm going to talk about that I could definitely drop some more photos in. But what I did is I went ahead and I used a couple of the Project Life cards and then the embellishments, and you can see that there's some sprinkled here. This was one of the Project Life cards, and I just took a punch and I punched out that element. That element also is here in the stamp set. So all of the elements from the cards to the embellishments will coordinate, like the stamp set coordinates with the cards or the embellishments. They're very much designed to go together. And then if you subscribe to both the stamp kit and the embellishment kit, you get the digital kit for free. And I like that because if I need this card again, I can print it again. So the story that I decided to tell is a story about my marriage. And this is a little bit, it's funny, right? It's kind of a funny thing. My husband and I speak completely different languages. Like, he is fly by the seat of his pants. Let's just do this. Let's dive into this project. And I'm very much like, okay, I want to see the blueprints. I want a time frame. How much are we going to spend? What's it going to look like? How's everything going to work? And so this is an idea that he got. He's like, let's rip down this shed and let's expand this other shed and like, let's figure it out. And like, I cringe and I'm like, oh, like, how's it all gonna work? And so I thought it would be fun to tell this story about like this wild and crazy ideas that my husband gets and how we're just so different, but how much I love that about us and how much I love that about our relationship and how much he really grounds me, makes me have fun, makes me live on the edge, makes me crazy, right? So I just took some of the cards and I layered them here. I kept my cards, my photos either in 4x6, 4x4, or 3x4 just to make them all fit and make everything sort of flow. So I have this card right here. It says Wild and Crazy. I made sure everything was rounded. I corner rounded everything. I layered some black cardstock here. And then, like I said, I punched this out of one of the cards. And I did put this on foam. So there's some foam back here and there's some foam on here. And then I have 3 other photos here. This is just in 4x4 and then it's layered with some black. And then this is a 3x4 and then it's layered with black cardstock. Here are one of the embellishments. This says, take a walk on the wild side. And then this one down here says, wild about you. And then this was some of the chipboard. So these items right here were the chipboard. This is one of the cards that were in the embellishment kit. And it says, the wild ride of life, which I love. And then this was one of the 4x6 cards. And I went ahead and trimmed that down and I loved it. I felt like it really spoke to the story I was trying to tell or I wanted to tell. And I specifically really love this last part. And this may seem like just a very normal thing that we're doing. We're rebuilding a shed. We're working in our backyard. But it does really speak volumes to my marriage, to my relationship with my husband. And I love that. So I love how versatile these kits are. I also took one of the stamps right here, this background stamp, and I stamped down here to layer. And then, like I said, I'll put this in a 12 by 12 page protector. It will slip right into last week to the week, I think that was week 19. It'll slip right into there. And then if I wanted to, I could still tell, you know, some more of the story if I wanted. I definitely have more photos. I thought it might be good to go back and do like the after, like this is kind of the before, and then maybe to document the after, which will be a couple months from now, I'm sure. So I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind that that would be like out of order or like from the way things happened, like it'd be a couple months down the road. I could totally do that. And it would be fun. It would be fun to see the before and the after. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this. I really enjoyed putting this together. I still have quite a bit left over from the kit, and the colors from this month's kit sort of coordinate with last month's kit, the Tough kit, and I really like that everything Ali Edwards definitely has a style and a design, and things go very well with each other. So I really like that, and I'll still be able to use this. So my desire for this kit that I'm getting is to really use the items that are coming in my project life. And I'm finding that it's really easy to do that. I've enjoyed each one of the kits. So I'll have a link for all that information over on my website if you want to check out what the kits are about. They're fun, and I definitely recommend anything Ali Edwards does. She's amazing. So, and I would love for you to go over and check out Teresa's channel. I would love for you to subscribe to her. Her Project Life videos are amazing. She's so inspiring to me. I just love watching her videos, and I think it's fun that we were able to do this. So thank you so much, Teresa, for hanging out with me and, you know, making this happen. We had quite a few emails back and forth trying to figure it out, and I really appreciate you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll be back on Thursday to share with you guys another project for the week. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.
I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube collaboration. I hope you will go over to Teresa's channel and check out her videos and even visit her website. I have 2 other videos here for you guys. I have a Project Life video where I use the memories and the making kit, and this kit is in the Occasions catalog, which is retiring in just a few weeks. And then I have another video for you guys, and it is using that same memories and the making kit, but it is to create some cards instead of a Project Life layout. So you can really get a lot of use out of the Project Life by Stampin' Up! Kits in our catalog. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you guys later.